Testing. Is it working? Is the mic working now? Oh, I hope so. I need to adjust gains. Adjust the gains, right? What's up, everybody? Okay, can you guys hear me? Oh my goodness, come on. I need to get a new microphone stand thing. Can you guys hear me? Is everything good? It says it's working on my end, but I don't know if it's working for you guys. Oh my. This chair does not work. Let me see if you guys, I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I can hear me on the, okay, okay. So it's working, I guess. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? You guys doing all right on this lovely Saturday? So what do you guys think of Apex so far? Hello? You guys still there? Hang on, let me refresh the page. Is it working now? Try, somebody say something in chat. Yeah, there we go. Hi, okay, Wolf Dragoon, how are you doing? Is it, can you guys, is it working? Is everything good? Maybe? Hello? Anybody? Somebody type in chat, please, so I know that you guys can hear me. LL Anderson Coaching. How's it going? Can you guys hear me okay? I can see and hear. Okay, good. So, yeah, I'm doing this live stream to talk about Godzilla Apex, the future of this channel, the future of the series, and really ultimately I want to get some feedback from the community, because if I'm going to keep the series going, I'm gonna need more support, and I'm trying to figure out ways to get the financial support. I gotta have new models made. I need to have new digital assets made, concepts drawn up, all kinds of stuff, right? So that's kind of what I'm doing this little live stream for. I did want to show you guys, I don't know if you're following me on Twitter or not, I've been posting some test renders, but I'll show you guys this one real quick. Let me pause this. This is a test render from a scene that I'm working on for Apex. Let's see, here we go. Oh no, I hit the wrong button now. Okay, here you go. You ready? Real quick. Okay, that's all I got so far. um. Oh no. So, like that whole underwater scene, all of that stuff, like it takes it's taken a lot of work just to make that look that good. It could probably look better. Um, so yeah, so that's kind of like why I'm doing this little live stream. I wanted to get some feedback from you guys. What do you want to see? What do you want from the series? Because ultimately, like, it's just like fan stuff, you know? And I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what you guys want. If you like the story, all kinds of stuff. Like, I don't get a whole lot of feedback other than that was really cool, that was amazing. So, and I appreciate the feedback that I get. I'm just trying to figure out what you guys want, what, because there's other projects and things that I'm working on, and I'm trying to like budget out time and stuff, and you know, ultimately, um, anyway, so like the models and stuff, like for example, I did the thumbnail work. I think where did I put it? Where? Okay, so I mean, oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. So like all these models that you see here, they all this whole package. Well, okay, minus the Rodan, the Mothra. Yeah, minus the Rodan and the Mothra, all these models were custom made. I had to pay for all this stuff. You should add Shin Godzilla and kinda Godzilla Earth, but his model would be too big. Did you watch season 2? Dean, Drew, Mr. Pewell? Like the Avatar 2 trailer music you used? Yeah, me too. I really liked it too. I do have a Shin Godzilla, kind of. He's called Nemesis. You can actually, he's right here in this picture. See this model right here? He's actually, if you haven't watched season 2, he's a major character in season 2. He's introduced as a new big bad kind of thing. I need Godzilla Ultima. I thought about putting him in the series, but he's like, can who's Dez? Can Dez? Oh, Destroya? I'm assuming that's what you mean by Dez. Maybe. Listen, realistically speaking, right? Destroya looks worse than his actual bite is. He's, in my opinion, compared to a lot of the kaiju that I have in this story, he's actually pretty fragile. For example, it's an easy clap. Space Godzilla versus Destroya. Space Godzilla wins that hands down, right? Although I would like to see what a reimagined Destroya looks like. So I'll write that down. You know what? We'll see maybe if I can bring Destroya back somehow into the story. Destroya. These models wouldn't be bad for a video game to be bad. We're not getting any new Godzilla games. Well, here's the other thing, right? So if you guys want a new video game, I can do something like I have thought about creating my own kaiju, but I don't necessarily want to do that because I have to, like, that adds a whole nother layer of stuff, and then mixing that in with Godzilla, it's just going to get associated with Godzilla. So I'd rather like retell the stories or use some of the characters that didn't get enough attention, in my opinion, like King Caesar, Space Godzilla. These monsters didn't get enough attention. Biolante didn't get enough attention. Orga didn't get enough attention in the franchise when you got big bads like Ghidorah and Mechagodzilla making their appearance in every era, right? So, and that's one of the things that I didn't want to do in this series. I wanted to try to keep it as organic as possible, although I'm not afraid to add mecha in this. I've had no intention of having any mecha in this series. So, I don't know if you can count Gigan as a mecha, and I didn't have Gigan in this because I wasn't, at the time I made this photo, I wasn't sure I was going to have Gigan in. If PlayStation and Bandai made a Godzilla game, it'd be fun. Remember someone asked Ed Boon from Mortal Kombat about a Godzilla game. He wouldn't mind doing it. Well, I could actually, okay, so let me show you this. I can actually create a Godzilla Apex game for you guys if you really wanted one. Hang on. No, what the fuck? Wow, I don't use this. What is going on? Is this it? Ah, here it is. Okay, okay. Oh, wow. 2 times the amount of Godzilla cells this weekend. Ooh. So there's this game that uses the Roblox engine. No, well, here's why. Like, okay, so I'll show you this, right? So this game is called Kaiju Universe. Obviously, this is a Godzilla game, right? They are obviously using kaiju from the movies, from, like, you know, you got Anguirus, Gojira, Kamada-kun, Heisei, Mothra, Batra, and they've got all these models, and and I'll be honest with you, this is actually really good. These models look pretty decent for a Roblox game. I'll show you Monster Zero. You like this game, so you've played this game, right? So I could create a Godzilla Apex game with, we're going to call them Apex versions of the Godzilla monsters from the franchise. And I had this idea to push the story forward, but do it in a game using the Roblox engine. And I'll show you, here, I'm going to pick Rodan because I like Rodan. I'll play as Rodan. I'll show you the quality of, for those who are not familiar with this game, I'll show you the quality of the models and how it all looks and stuff. Pay no attention to the chat box. I don't like reading chat. These guys are toxic. Bunch of kids. So, okay. So, here's Rodan, right? Uh-oh. If I can get him to, like, and then you can take off and you can fly. And then the whole point of this game, if you've never seen it before, whatever, you fight other monsters or other players playing whatever monsters that they have. So like this Shin Godzilla, I'm just gonna mess him up, you know. Just gonna mess him up because I can. but you see the point that I'm making. Like, look at the models, right? I'm not really gonna kill him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is Roblox, dude. Look at this. Look at this Rodan model. This is one of the newer ones that they've made. And of course, you know, I mean, like, granted, if you look at the wings and how the wings are, like, kind of coming apart, but it gives the, you know, but that's Roblox for you, right? So, like, I could make something like this. Yeah, the models are surprisingly... Look at Monster Zero. Look at Monster Zero. I have this one too, but I didn't want to play him because you instantly get attacked. Look at him. Look at this Monster Zero model. Like, and they're all... Is the stream lagging? I don't think so. All these models or all these monsters are to scale. Like, you have different versions of Godzilla. Look, he even got this one up here. He's flying from the Showa era. Right? So my point is showing you all of this. I don't want to actually play right now. Although I do enjoy beating people up as Rodan. He's one of my highest level monsters. Anyway, but like look at this is how big this map is, right? And it could be even bigger, right? So the idea that I would love to try to do is build a game kind of like this one and make it about Godzilla Apex, right? And then that'll allow you guys to play as these models that I've had custom made right here. If Roblox can make this, I wonder why Bandai Banco can't. It's because they don't see any monetary value in this. And you got to understand, this game on average only has around 6,000 to 8,000 active people playing the game, right? Because the game itself is super grindy, and it's not that it's not fun. It's just like super grindy. But that being said, you were asking about if copyright issues, right? Well, not only did they make this and put it on Roblox, but they are also selling skins and stuff like that to players. And it's Godzilla, like it's all Godzilla stuff, right? It's all Godzilla stuff. They haven't thrown Gamera in there. They haven't thrown Ultraman. They haven't thrown any other tokusatsu. It's just Godzilla stuff. They do have models like Scylla and Behemoth. They've got multiple Kong models, like all kinds of stuff, right? Some of them are locked behind paywall. Some of them are locked behind like annual or like seasonal things. But I think it would be super cool if I could figure out how to make a game using the Roblox system, because it's super easy. You can use it on your consoles. You can play it on your PC, and so that being said, like, you know, that's something that I would really like to do. However, I don't know how to program the games and stuff, and it's not that I'm not willing to learn, but it's more about time, right? It's more about having the time to do this stuff. So I would rather spend money on somebody who's already taken the time to learn how to program the game and have them help me create this game under the guidance, you know, the look and stuff like that, and then they make it happen, and then we have this game that you guys can play, and it's seemingly for free, and the only way you have to spend money on it is if you want to like get a different skin or something like that. I don't know. So like that's something that I've been thinking about doing with this Godzilla Apex series. If you guys really wanted, if Apex was really super like that popular, right? We're still sitting at like 10,000 subs, which I also need to. I wish I didn't eat. I should have thought about this. I need to eat the hot ramen noodles for hitting 10,000 subs, because that was the deal from so long ago, over a year ago. Oof. Okay, so bring back Destroya. That's one thing. If you guys would be interested, so here's the deal, right? It says raising money. The title of the stream is raising money for APEX Kaiju Models asset production costs and how you can help. I understand that times are tough for a lot of people, and as a full-time content creator, what little bit of money I make off my content I use to pay bills so I can keep making more content, right? That being said, in order to take production to a step further, I'm going to need a little bit more capital to invest into more models to be made. Like I said, more assets. If you guys want a video game, I'm going to need to be able to hire a game creator or game creators. So, if you want to help, you can become a Patreon. Links are in the description of this live stream. It's only $5 a month. With Patreon, if you want to go that route, I would ask my Patrons what would they like for being a Patreon, and consider the time crunch, because animation takes forever. Like, would you like to have like a movie night like once a week or something, or maybe once a month, and we watch, we vote on what movie we have, all that kind of stuff. What's the the minimum I'm trying to raise today is whatever anybody can provide. Like, I guess, okay, so realistically speaking, I'm trying to create an Anguirus model. Well, okay, I'm fleshing out the whole new, I'm fleshing out a whole new Godzilla look, right? Because you were talking about doing, an original thing, right? So I've already had commissioned a Godzilla model. Uh-oh, how do I make this go back? Control. No. Okay. So I already had a original Godzilla model commissioned for Apex, which is in the vein of the Super Godzilla. Oh crap. The Super Godzilla Apex that you see right here on the screen. I commissioned this Godzilla to look a little bit more like that, because one of the things I'm going to do is take the current Godzilla that we have in the current model, and he's just going to get a remake or an update or whatever. So with that being said, I want to create more models or actually, I want to make custom versions of all of the original Godzilla model or Godzilla monsters. So like Anguirus definitely wants to be in there. Varan, Baragon, Titanosaurus, all of them, right? So cool idea for a Godzilla game would be Godzilla Battle Simulator, like 3D models, just auto battles. You're talking about like the Raid Shadow Legends kind of thing? Is that what you're talking about? Thank you so much, bonus commentary. Thank you for the $60 donation. I appreciate it. It's a year. Here's what I got to spare just about a year of Patreon. Appreciate it so much. Thank you. A Godzilla love story? Well, there's kind of one right now, but it's going to end tragically for our boy, because there can ultimately, think about it like this, there can only be one Godzilla. Right? Traditionally speaking, there's usually never been more than one, not even in the Monsterverse. There's been more than one, but usually not at the same time, usually not coexisting. So for the Apex series and the direction of the story that I want to take it, that's what I want to do. So like I said, so I like all these monsters, right? Megalon, I want to do an Apex version of Gigan, of Mothra. This is Batra. A 2D Godzilla fighting game would be cool, kind of. A 2D Godzilla? Huh. Well, it's in the title Apex. Is that this kind? A 2D fighting. So yeah, so I like, and so what I'm trying to raise money. If you think about each model, right? Bonus commentary, what you just did was you just paid for one model to be made. Like $60 is about what it cost me. Maybe a little bit more actually when I think about it. But I want to say like $75 or $70 is about what it cost me to make a new model, to get it, to have a new model made. And then it takes time to have that model made. So like the sooner I can get capital built up to have these new models made, not only do I need new models though, I want to have new stages built, right? Yeah, no, it's good. That's great. Like that'll help so much. You have no clue. That'll help so much. But Patreon is a really good way to consistently, and it's not very expensive because I only have one tier. It's $5. If you guys want uploads before other people get to see, I can do that. If you guys want more behind the scenes stuff or more live streams specifically for Patreons, I can do that. Happy to see Shin Godzilla versus Godzilla 20 by Wobbly Works. That animation was so real you would think it's actual movie. It was really good. It was really good. What is the Godzilla in the Biolante part? What is the Godzilla in the Biolante part? Are you talking about right here? This right here? Next to Biolante? That's Super Godzilla. But that being said, so if you think about it, right? So we got Anguirus, Anguirus, Baragon, Varan, Titanosaurus. Who else am I missing? Gabara. Who else am I missing? I even want to do like the giant condor, Ebera, Hedora for sure. Hedora would be so interesting. We could do a actual like baby version of this Godzilla. He came back at the end of the movie though. Did you not see at the very end when he comes back and he's a fully grown adult Godzilla because all of the energy made him grow so fast? That being said, that alone right there, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 60 a piece. That's like $300, and that's just to get the models made. That's not to get the stages made, right? So like when you see this picture, hang on, let me see. Let me do this. So like, okay, here we go. Here's a good one. So in this shot from season 2, right? The mountains in the background, the water, all of that stuff, like all of that is a model in and of itself. And I need to have more of that because first off, trying to find ones that people just post up there for free for download out there in the internet ether is getting harder and harder to find. And on top of that, if I can have my own custom stages built, I can tell more more specific stories. Like, I have this idea for having a stage built where it's an underwater cave for Manda. But it would, you know, it's like gotta be underwater cave. So like I'm trying to get creative finding the models and the assets that are out there, but I would like to be able to create original ones. And I don't think it would take a lot of time. I think the biggest thing would be like creating the texture and the terrain of the assets. So that's what I just remember the part where burning Godzilla froze to death. Yeah. So yes, bonus commentary. As a matter of fact, since you donated, so that maybe that's what I'll do, right? If you donate enough for a full model, you get to pick which monster from the Godzilla franchise gets remade into an Apex version. And eventually, if we can get more, so if you don't have money to donate, right? What you can do is like, comment, share these videos everywhere. If you go to any Godzilla websites outside of YouTube or whatever, use them there, post them there, tell people about it. Like, we need to get, like, the way the YouTube works and how you get paid is based on views, right? I may only have 10,000 subscribers, but it's more about the views, and that's how you make money. So that's one way I can build up capital, is by getting more views on these videos. And I mean, they've got a lot of views now, but I only have, I gave you choices. I did. Just please don't pick a monster that has already been remade, which is basically these. You can choose Mothra and Rodan, because I would love to have, these are models that were commissioned by other people that I'm just using in the series. I would love to have original versions. Only 10,000, he says. Hey, it's taking me like freaking going on 4 years now just to get to 10,000 subscribers. And yet you get someone like Filmcore or Wobbly Works come in, make one cool animation of Shin Godzilla versus Godzilla 2014 and then, you know, crap ton of subscribers and a lot of views, but I've made 2 seasons of a Godzilla animated series and nothing. It's crazy. I'm back. I was talking about the baby Godzilla and the Biolante part is part of everything. Cool idea for the series is all the Godzilla monsters have kids and you watch them become adults. Like if Anguirus had a kid too, it would be cool. Well, and that's what I would... Oh no, bonus commentary. Really? 15 years and 120? Oof. You think it would be cool to see all the babies turn into adults? Well, I would love to have models made of those babies so we can make them, you know, show the progression of the baby growing up, go from baby to adolescent to subadult to adult, right? A new facelift? Okay. I mean, it's not so much that I think he needs a new facelift. It's more like I would love to, I would just like to have an original version of it, because ultimately when we make this video game, which is the next thing to come, I would like to have all these really cool looking versions, original versions of Godzilla models and stuff, you know what I mean? I don't know what kind of game to make out of it, but if you do have baby monsters, there would technically be original monsters, not Toho. True, if I made like baby Anguirus and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you're right, it would be. And it would be kind of interesting. However, I don't know. I want to make these things happen, but I need capital to do it, right? Like, I'm not asking money. I feel like I'm not trying to beg, but asking for money is like, I'm asking for money, but not asking for money for myself. It's to keep this production going. Ultimately, it's for all of you who enjoy the series. and want to see more and want to see other works that we have. Oh shit, I'm sorry. You're good, Space Chicken. Welcome to the stream. So with that being said, I have a lot of things that I really want to do as far as making Godzilla Apex. I have another YouTube channel that I've recently started. I don't have a video out on it yet, but I got it all put together. It's called Epic Fantasy Battles. And one of the things that I want to do is not only for myself to try to animate other things, but I'm going to try to do like some martial arts style animations on this other channel. Between like video game characters. So like I have models for Ryu and Ken, and I can get one from like Dante from Devil May Cry and stuff. If you do the game, you could include baby monsters as kind of like a Chow Garden like game from Sonic, like a little Tamagotchi. Oh, if Legendary make a new Godzilla movie, I have strong feeling Destroy will be the next big monster unless Space Godzilla came back, but he too big for Legendary to handle. I think if they make another, I don't know that they're going to use any more Toho monsters in the franchise because it's really expensive to use those monsters, and it's expensive enough just to use Godzilla. So I think they'll end up making something that maybe reminds us of Destroya or a famous monster from Toho, but I don't think it would be, I don't think it's going to be a direct, I don't think they're going to call it, you know, Destroya. Elden Ring. I haven't played Elden Ring. You know what I have been playing though? I've been, obviously you saw earlier, I've been playing World of Warcraft again. They I don't know if you saw this, but they announced their newest expansion, and this little trailer cinematic trailer caught me in the feels, if you know what I'm saying. So here I'll share it with you guys real quick. Let me do this. It's just simply like, I don't know if you've seen it, but it looks good. Toho has a lot of Space Chicken because maybe people, because so far Legendary did Mothra, Ghidorah, and Kiryu. No, they didn't do Kiryu. They did Mecha Godzilla. So Destroyer Space Godzilla has to be next, or Gigan. Not necessarily. Okay, hang on, let me do this. So check this out. This is one of the things that inspire me, my animations and stuff. This is such a cool trailer for a video game. But it's kind of like the setting, the world building, the colors, like how Blizzard does this is what kind of like really inspires me for my world building. But this is really cool. You should check this out.
The world has been sundered. It cries out in pain. We must go to its aid. We entrust our ancestral home to you, the Watchers.
See, like, you see the epicness? Like, I want to do this for the Apex series. But this is World of Warcraft, right? They have the money to do this. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm trying to get eventually to their point.
In the waking of the land. Then you must light the beacon of Tearhold, lest the path home be lost to us forever.
Yeah, I've seen some of the ones from Elden Ring. WoW helped kill your college career. That's kind of funny. It's like the only video game that I play really anymore on a consistent basis. I don't know why, but I don't play it all the time. I sub and I'll sub for like a month and then I'll quit for like 6 months. But I mean, like, you see like the epicness of this setting, all of this stuff, right? I have taken a look at Elden Ring. I mean, it's cool. It's just not, I don't know. I have looked into Elden Ring. It's not my type of game. I've seen the cinematics for it. It was all the rage. Everybody, all the streamers were trying to get into it. The problem is, with Elden Ring for me, well, it's the same company that made the Diablo series. Check this shit out though. This is the part that I really like when it comes to animation.
Is healing, but her fate is yet uncertain. Together, we shall be Azeroth's protectors once again. Here, the new age of dragons shall begin.
So like everything about this whole scene from them, here, I'm gonna turn this down for a second. Like, and I'm not like, what I'm saying about this cinematic specifically is like the camera angle and how it's following the dragon, right? And then the movements of the dragons, how they're flapping their wings and stuff. Like, I pay attention to all these different little details and try to incorporate that into my own stuff. Like, say what you will about World of Warcraft, like their cinematics are like second to none when it comes to video game cinematics. Yeah, people are still playing this.
Is yet uncertain. Together, we shall be Azeroth's protectors once again.
You know, when I see something like this scene right here, like, first off, look at how many different dragons they have in the shot. Each one of those are individual models, right? This building is an asset. This building over here, all of this is are assets. All the trees, all of this stuff, like, I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see what I'm pointing at. But all of these different things are assets in this shot. WoW servers will close when the sun explodes. Yeah, pretty much. Um, find it kind of weird that Killer Instinct is both known and unknown at the same time. It can't be both known and unknown at the same time. It's just not popular. That's a better way, I think I would say it. But that being said, like, so there's all these different assets, right, being used to create this scene. And that's the point that I'm trying to make, right? Like, I want to be able to get stuff like this. Now, of course, this is like Hollywood cinematic, you know, like, obviously this was really, like, probably a couple $100,000 in their budget to make just this cinematic, right? Which is about 5 minutes long. So, but they're gonna use this forever. Like, this is forever on their product and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to raise funds so I can do cool stuff like that. Like, I have this idea, right, for backstory for the Apex series, to tell you what happened. Oh no, hang on. What happened and who the human guy is in the story right now. Like, I'm gonna give a little bit more clues as to who he is and what happened, but like, to tell the story of why he's even in the story to begin with is directly tied to Mr. Ghidorah right here. And I've been thinking about how to show this and tell this to you guys. But one of the things that I want to do is show like a futuristic sci-fi looking kind of world. And I would need to literally create this vision that I have from scratch, because there's no models out there or anything like that. Like, I could try to find models and make something up, but now will the dragons be wise, powerful, mystic beings, terrifying, destructive monsters? Maybe a little bit of both. What, from the World of Warcraft? Who knows? Who knows what story? Listen, as far as Blizzard is concerned and their stories, the last two expansions have absolutely sucked balls as far as their story is concerned. Their last best expansion, like, period, hands down in all ways, was Legion. And that was over 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I'm hopeful for this one, but we'll see what happens. They're adding a bunch of elements from other games. You know, they're stealing from other games like they normally do. So we'll see. But that's beside the point. As far as Godzilla Apex is concerned, I have all these things. So that's what the point of this. That's what the point of this live stream was. I don't want to go for too long because it's not really. I don't really have a point in keeping the stream going for too long. I am gonna leave it up on my channel, so that way other people can see it. There is a really cool thing if you guys like. I don't know if you've seen it yet. Let me show you. On YouTube, and you can tell your friends about this, start sharing this around. If you click, we'll use this for example. Wow, the complete season 2 has 10,000 views. Woo. So when you're looking at this, you're looking at a video, right? If you want to help, there's this little button right here that says show support with super thanks, right? So you can click on this and you can donate 2, 5, 10, 50, whatever. This is, I didn't set these numbers as YouTube did, but this is basically like tipping a video or tipping a thing. So if you don't want to become a Patreon and you don't want to or maybe you don't have a whole lot of money, like, you know, bonus commentary and their generous donation, if you don't have that much, whatever, but maybe you have a couple bucks or something like that and you do want to help out, maybe in particular there's an episode that you really like, you can donate to that episode and be like, I want more of what was like in this episode, kind of thing, you know? And that also helps support Scribe Productions and what we're trying to do. I'm trying to get more voice actors involved with the product, or with the project, I should say. And with all that being said, I want to make this video game. So to make a video game for Godzilla Apex on Roblox, it's gonna cost me. Well, here, look. I'll give you an example, right? And I don't know that this is exactly how I would do it. Oh no, hang on. I'm already a member. Yes, please. I'll show you. Okay. All right. So, just to show you, right? I'm on Fiverr, and we'll go Roblox. We'll just say game, right? And you can see here, I will create a professional Roblox game, and they'll create it for you, and you can see what they can do. It cost different things, and obviously you get what you pay for, right? And I want to give you guys a really good, awesome experience with the game, and I don't want it to look like crap. So, you know, someone like, I will create a full cafe game on Roblox for you, $75. This is a cafe game, right? So if I can figure out what kind of game I want to make for you guys, if you want some voice work, I'll work for free. I even know a little bit of audio manipulation to make my voice sound like whatever you need. Oh, dope, dude. Hit me up on Twitter. I don't know if you have Twitter, or if you're on Discord. That's another good way to hit me up. As a matter of fact, that's another thing I wanted to ask you guys. Would you like to have a Discord channel thing? The reason why I've been hesitant to open a Discord up, and it's something I'll still consider, I just want to know if you guys want one, because of all the bots and the spam and like the child predators and stuff like that, and since Godzilla is, you know, to a degree geared towards children, I don't want to like put that on. I don't want to have that exposure be allowed through something that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, like, I can get on Fiverr, I can find or commission one of these games to be made, all this kind of stuff. Maybe even add to it later. Whatever the case is, like, we could create this game, but I need the funds to do it. I need the help to do it. So, done along with a voice show. Nice. Awesome. Thank you. That being said, that's what this stream was all about, right? Raising money to get new kaiju made, raising money to keep the production going and make it even better, raising money to make a video game, all of this stuff, right? I do have some original content, and like I said, I have that other YouTube channel that I'm going to be working on. It's called Epic. Here, I'll show it to you. Where is it? Switch accounts. Epic Fantasy Battles. Oddly enough, Epic Fantasy Battles has no videos and has 22 subscribers. And I haven't put anything up here yet. But it's here. It's been made. I want to start working on this in the very near future. And I also want to hire some more animators to help me animate the series so we can make episodes even longer. Like, I would love to try to get these episodes to be as long as a regular, like, anime episode. So, like, 24, 26 minutes, whatever the case is. Or even just getting it to 20 minutes, right? I would love to try to get it to 20 minutes, even maybe to 15, but 20 minutes would be fantastic. But that's a lot of extra stuff. Like, that's a lot of extra time and effort. And, not that I'm not willing to put into it, but I need help with that. Like, it's just going to be impossible to do all these things on my own. So I'm going to be looking for people that I can bring onto the team that can help in different ways with whatever talents and skills that they may have. What is this? I don't know what this is. What are you looking to make in Epic? What are you looking to make? Just like fun fights. Like I wanna animate Goku and Vegeta fighting, or maybe Goku and Superman fighting. You know, like, yeah. What is this? I don't know what this. I have to go to Google Translate. No habla español. I could make a packet of each model with animations. Oh. I thought about doing that too, like making green screens for people to download, of make animations of these, of different monsters or different versions of Godzilla doing different things, and putting those up too, and that'll give something for you guys to use in your videos or your content that you want to make. If you should do Master Chief versus Gears of War, if I can find them, if I can find the models. Cause see, like, okay, I'll show you one more thing, and then I'm probably gonna end the stream after this. So like, I get a lot of my models that you guys see in the series right here off of DeviantArt. I even have my own DeviantArt, but I don't post there that often. But as you can see, this is where I get a lot of the models from that I've used. Like here's where I got the Salunga model from season 2 that I used. I have downloaded this Ghidorah model, but I haven't used it yet. Here's the 2021 Terra Virtual Godzilla model. Here's the Toto model that I used in the series. Let's see. Let me go to the next page, and you'll see a lot more of the models that I've been using. So here's the Mothra model. Here's the Monsterverse pack for the Godzilla models that I've been using. Like, where else? Here's Rodan model. There's the Kong model. Ghidorah is somewhere down here, I think. We even got Yamato no Rochi. You know what I'm saying? Do you take inspiration from Godzilla Neo? What is Godzilla Neo? That being said, so like when I look up things like Marvel superheroes, and then I type in, oops, MMD, because that's the software that I use to animate with, you can see that some people have these models, and these models exist. Let me see, Marvel MMD. Let's see if this works better. Yeah, here we go. Right? So here's like miscellaneous model pack. Here's a Thanos model for MMD that I could download. Spider-Man, you know, Mega Man's even popping up here. There's Darth Vader, Venom, Hulk, like just a whole bunch of different things that I could do. Look at all these different characters, right? Street Fighter, here's Chun-Li. This is the Marvel Comics version of Godzilla right here. They even made that model. I could even take it another step further and be like, Attack on Titan MMD. Here's all the characters from the show. I could make them, I could have like Eren fight Gohan before he got his tail cut off, and they could both turn into Titans and have him fight the Great Ape from Dragon Ball Z fighting Eren as a Titan. See, look at these. Like, here's the Cart Titan. Here's the Ymir Jaw Titan, Colossal Titan. There's the Armin version of the Colossal Titan, which is different. All of the cadets. There's, you know, like, so they're all here, right? So I could definitely. Ooh, they have Trost. Okay, hang on. Dude. I want to download this right now and open it up and see if... Hang on, let me see. Let me see if it's still let me download. Oh, it's set to private. No! So I can't download it. But you see, like, people will make these little things, these models. And you can use these stages and settings to do things, but the problem is like, there's very little in the way of like giant cities and stuff for kaiju to run around in and romp around in. It's been very difficult to find things. So, but this is how I do it. Like, I get on DeviantArt and I half of the time it takes for me to make one of these series is like looking for a stage to use like this and to have Godzilla in the background or whatever, or something maybe like this, who knows, you know, like such a pain in the butt trying to find this. Yeah, there is some really talented people on DeviantArt. You respond, please? I did respond. Do I remember you? Nah, the name isn't familiar. Yeah, because the name was different. Okay, Natalie. Oh, yeah. I used to show up at all the live streams. Okay. Hi. Welcome back to the live stream. Do Master Chief. I wonder if there's Master Chief. Let me see. Master Chief MD. I wonder if there's... I think there is a Master Chief model. Yeah, it's already... I can see one here. Let's try Halo. When you use the general terms, it usually produces better results. Yeah, look. MMD, the whole red versus blue team right here. Like, they turned it into MMD. I can make the whole team right here. I could do Halo all day. As a matter of fact, one of the first animations I ever made. What is this? MMD RVB chorus crew? Okay, that looks cool. So yeah, like... Oh, I'm sorry that you're not having a good time. Ooh. That's a cool looking Halo Cortana, or Cortana model. But yeah, you can find all kinds of things, and that's what the Epic Fantasy Battles is all going to be about, like, just random stuff, like maybe Godzilla will fight the Hulk or something. I don't know, just random stuff, and I'm going to possibly let the audience choose depending on what I have available to me, because this is what I have available to me, right? Whatever I can find and get my hands on, that's how this works. And so that's why I'm trying to raise money for Godzilla Apex, is because I want to make stuff specifically for Godzilla Apex, and that's the difficult part. So yeah, that's... What is this? Oh yeah, this is from Zelda. I have a lot of Zelda stages that I've thought about trying to use. A lot of people have imported Zelda stages for things. Like, this would be a cool little setting to have for like some human drama or some non-kaiju drama going on. But yeah, it's just there's not a whole lot of things out there that I can use that look good too, you know? Excuse me, sorry for yawning. You broke your finger 2 months ago? How did you break your finger? Like, this would be a cool looking stage. But it's not even an MMD, so I would have to have this converted. SMT Liberation DX2 Nuked Tokyo. So this is something that would have to be opened up in Blender. And Blender is something I'm also trying to learn how to use at the same time. However, in the essence of saving time, I'm sticking with MMD for the moment. So, it's like there's some cool ideas for some of these stages. But like this stage right here isn't a full city. That's just a skybox background. The actual asset models are these forefront buildings and this little building right here that they're on top of, or whatever this is, this terrace. In this one, oh no, wrong. I didn't mean to click that one. The boat, the buildings, this is actually much bigger stage. But again, this is for FBX, right? So, and this is, he's pulling this from a game. So, that's... Who added this to their favorites? Oh, cool. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I wanted to have this stream about. I don't want to drag this out or beat a dead horse. So basically, I'll leave the stream with this if you're watching till the end. If you would like to help support Scribe Productions in creating awesome content like Godzilla, Apex, and other cool things in the future moving forward, and you want to help support, you can go check us out on Patreon. You can donate to the live stream, or you can use the button on the bar where it says give thanks, and you can donate that way. Or you can go directly to my PayPal. The links are in the description and on the main site of the YouTube channel. And if you can't or don't or have already given to a different creator or something before, or you can't right now, then next time you give, remember me, please. I would greatly appreciate it. And outside of that, just subscribe, like, share, comment, all the algorithmic things to make this blow up, because it kind of blows my mind how this video, none of my animations have blown up really big, and the channel hasn't blown up really big, but some of these other YouTubers have, and I don't know how it happened, but yeah. It would be cool if they added mythological gods like Zeus or Thor, Odin onto the MonsterVerse lore. Gods are actually alien, teasing the idea of aliens and other alien species. Cheers, man. Good luck with the raising of the funds. Thank you so much, Bonus Commentary. Again, thank you for the $60 donation, too. Let's see. But yeah, thank you, everybody who came. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.